This place that I'm in right now, it's probably one of the most important places that I go on a daily basis. And I come here to collect my thoughts and to ground myself. Where I'm at right now is considered my sanctuary. And my sanctuary is the woods. The reason why I picked the woods as my sanctuary is because if you want to be very successful, you need to calibrate what's running through your mind at all times. You need to pay attention to your thoughts, and you need to be reminded of the 3 C's. Now, if you don't know what the 3 C's are, some people might be new to this stuff, but the 3 C's are the calm, cool, and collected. That's how you need to remain if you want to be successful. I want to show you this real quick, okay? Just take a look. Everything that you see right here, it's silent, it's beautiful, and it allows you to observe, okay? The reason I come out here is for that purpose, is because if you want to be successful, you need to be an observer. You need to allow your thoughts to manifest themselves properly. And you cannot do that with all the noise in society. I discovered my sanctuary probably about a half a year ago. And I discovered it by accident. I was just trying to remain healthy, and I was coming out here into the trails and just to kind of get an exercise. But when I came out here, I noticed that my day went very, very smooth. And every day that I came out here, it was the same repercussion, okay? Everything was smooth. And I noticed that I did not have so many thoughts running through my mind because I have released them. There's a thing about nature that a lot of people don't understand, and if you are not spiritual, you should start looking into it. I was never the spiritual type, to be honest, but I kind of took myself on a journey because I was so fascinated by learning and understanding some of these successful people in our world. How did they become like that? How did they manage to create the life that they live right now? And one thing that I've noticed is that they've all figured out and found a sanctuary. When I discovered this, I realized that no one was talking about it. And I think it's probably one of the biggest factors, okay, to being successful is to ground yourself to nature. I truly understood something else about nature, and that I remained, and now I have a belief about it, and I remain dedicated to what I believe about it, is that when you come out here, it allows you to embrace what you have in front of you in the present. Everyone's worried about what they want in life, what they want to have, and these are all material things, okay? Money does not control you, and you need to understand, you should never allow money to have a say in your life. Money does get you everywhere. However, you need to discover yourself first, because if you do not discover yourself, never mind the money. The money's never going to come to you because you have no control. You need to understand where you're going to go, and you need to have a why. And when I started coming out here, I already had a why. I had something very important that I knew that I needed to do, and my why to being successful was I would eventually like to be able to teach people on a daily basis how to examine certain scenarios that you have gone through in your life and take them by the balls and drive them all the way up to success. That has always been my why. And my why came from my tragic situation that I was explaining to you before about the night of my prom. When you become an observer and you start observing incidents that have happened in your life, you need to look at what did you learn from them. I don't think anyone truly sees their problems and says, what did I learn from them? They allow them to control their life, and they allow their problems to basically dampen yourself and hold you back. Not for me. I quickly understood after 2 years of going through that reckless time that I had that something amazing needs to come from this. What is it going to be? And I found out that that incident made me a stronger person. It made me more optimistic. It made me look at life in a different way. That's what I want to bring to you today. I want you to realize that your problems are just there to allow you to learn and move on, okay? That's all you need to do. You need to keep moving. And if you keep moving in the direction that you want to go with keeping your why in mind at all times, you are going to be highly successful. And it doesn't have to be with wealth, it doesn't have to be with prosperity, but this does help in business, because you cannot have a business if you don't know why you're opening up one in the first place. Am I correct? I think I am. But I truly wanted to make this for you guys, because this is like my sanctuary. And I believe that if you come out here for 30 minutes to an hour a day, even before you go to work, okay, then this is going to allow your day to run smoother than it did yesterday. And it's going to allow you to think better, more properly, more sharp. And that is probably one of the biggest things about business, is that you need to be sharp on all levels, but you need to make it for yourself. And it doesn't matter if you don't think you're the smartest person in the world, because I thought I was very slow, to be honest, and I didn't think that I was going to make it anywhere. My whole belief system changed. My whole way of looking at things changed, because I wanted to make the change. Now, if you can take my advice properly, then you will be on your way to making a significant change. And I really want you to know that I will be there to hold you by the hand and to basically give you any advice that you think that you need, because I want you to be very successful.